Dear members of the National Assembly of South Korea, my name is Anthony Maleka. I am a Korean War veteran. I am 93 years old. I'm speaking to you today to ask you to ban dog meat in the Republic of Korea. I served the United States Army with the 7th Infantry Division, the 48th Field Artillery Battalion, Battery B. I served from 1952 to 1953. I received the Presidential Unit Citation with 3 battle stars. And those 3 battle stars consisted of Triangle Hill in Cornwall Valley, Hawkshop Hill, and Old Baldy. If you look at your history, you would know they were very, very important battles. There were many of the other battles that were fought in Korea, but I remember these 3 very distinctly. Friends of mine were killed in the Korean War. We risked our lives, and many friends gave their lives to save your country and to save your lives. It is very disturbing to me that the Republic of Korea still allows killing and eating of dogs and torture of dogs in the dog meat trade. Americans find this practice horrible. To us, dogs are our best friends. They are members of our families. Dogs serve alongside us in our military. Please, I ask you to pass the special act to end dog meat consumption. I thank you to the Assembly members, Han Ji-won, if I pronounce it correctly, and other co-sponsors of the bill to ban dog meat. All Koreans working to save dogs. I hope all members of the National Assembly will vote for the bill to ban dog meat. I would like to see the Republic of Korea ban dog meat while I'm still alive. Please stop killing dogs. I thank you.
Dear members of the South Korean government, my name is Priscilla Presley, and I would like to speak to you today to address a personal matter that's been concerning me for a long time. As someone who, alongside my beloved late husband, Elvis, always deeply cherished our dogs and strongly advocated for the well-being of animals, it pains me deeply to witness the continued suffering and inhumane treatment of these innocent creatures within South Korea. You may have heard the saying, dogs are man's best friend. Their service to us is extraordinary in law enforcement, as service animals, in search of rescue work, and home security, to mention just a few areas. So, if consideration for kindness was ever merited by an animal, they deserve more respect than to be killed to become food on our dinner table. This is why I strongly commend the introduction of a bill in the South Korean National Assembly to ban dog meat. My personal gratitude goes to National Assembly member Han Jo-nae and all the other sponsors of this crucial bill, and to the First Lady of South Korea, Kim Ki-young-ki, in supporting an end to dog meat consumption. Her influence and support are invaluable in setting a powerful example for others to follow. However, I'm aware that there has been a recent setback in the progress toward ending the dog meat trade, as a responsible committee decided to drop the bill due to fear of an outcry from dog farmers who want to continue killing dogs for meat sales. Change for the better often comes with opposition for those directly affected, but this should not deter us from pursuing what is right and what is humane. In closing, I urge each member of the South Korean National Assembly to recognize that embracing humane treatment of animals and adopting a legacy of compassion, empathy, and progress is the right thing to do. Change may be met with resistance, especially from those who fear economic repercussions. but it is our responsibility to prioritize the welfare and dignity of all living beings over profit or tradition. Thank you very much for listening, and I'm looking forward to hearing great things from my friends in South Korea. Let us work together to ensure that South Korea becomes a shining example of compassion and progress in the treatment of animals.
It is the official position of the city of Los Angeles to oppose the dog meat trade. The city council unanimously passed a resolution opposing the dog meat trade and stating that the city will support legislation or administrative action that would request the governments of China, Vietnam, South Korea, Cambodia, and Indonesia to ban the sale of dog meat and enforce their animal cruelty laws.
Thank you for bringing the South Korean part of that to my attention. Of course, I've supported every action in the U.S. Congress on the issue of dog meat. As it happens, I used to chair the Asia subcommittee, and I've been very involved in the issues of a formal end to the Korean War. I've worked with some South Korean legislators on that, and it's about time that I then broaden that relationship to also focus on the dog meat issue as well. So I'll leverage those relationships to bring up that issue as well.
Did you speak with any members of the South Korean National Assembly who you know regarding South Korean dog meat?
I have done that. The meeting was about other issues, but I took the opportunity to say that was important to my constituents and Americans from coast to coast. Yep.
Hi, my name is Scott Barker. I'd like to introduce you to my father, Eugene Clifford Barker. That's a photo of him serving in the Korean War. Freezing took us off for the UN action that helped to keep South Korea from being overrun. He felt very strongly about serving, even though he had opportunities to not go. He was a very smart guy, very talented musician. He felt it was a duty to do it, and he went. And the war changed him forever. He really didn't like to talk about it a lot, and as time went by and I was able to do some research, I understood more and more why, including the fact that he watched his best friend being killed during action, and I think something like that is very difficult to recover from. One thing that he believed in very strongly was in having animals in his life. Growing up, my brother and I had a dog. Here's first of a number of dogs with the two of us, and he loved dogs very much and instilled that affection in the two of us. And my brother and I have both had a number of dogs in our lives, as well as cats and other animals, and we believe very strongly in supporting animals, supporting their rights, giving them a dignified life that's full of as much joy and affection as we can possibly muster. It's very clear, if you do any research into the matter at all, that dogs basically, in many ways, saved humanity, that domesticating wolves and bringing them in for purposes of protecting humans and protecting flocks freed up people to do other things and really made it possible to build civilization as we know it. And dogs have come through for us again and again and again, and now I feel very strongly that it's time for us to come through for them. And I am pleading with you, begging you, asking you to please do the right thing and to ban the breeding, the sale, and the slaughter of dogs for food in Korea. It's the right thing to do now to enact this ban and to give dogs a better life, to adopt them, to make them members of our family, to raise them alongside us with love and care and understanding in good, humane conditions. I thank you for listening to me and my dad, who passed on a few years ago. I know he's probably looking down and thanking you for doing the right thing too.
I come before you today as not only an actress, but as an advocate for the voiceless, in particular, our loyal companion dogs. I am Katherine Heigl, representing the Jason Debus Heigl Foundation, an organization dedicated to the humane treatment of all animals. South Korea is a nation of progress and innovation, but it still wrestles with a pervasive dog meat trade, perpetuating unspeakable cruelty. The conditions these dogs endure before their untimely and brutal deaths are horrifying. No living being should suffer such torment. What they endure is so horrifying that few can bear to witness it. I commend your National Assembly for their progressive bill to ban dog meat. My deep gratitude goes to National Assembly member Han Jo-nae and all sponsors of this critical legislation. I am also deeply appreciative of the support shown by the First Lady of South Korea, Kim Ki-on-hee, for her advocacy. In conclusion, I ask that South Korea seize this opportunity to end the dog meat trade once and for all and put an end to the horrific daily slaughter of 3,000 dogs. Your willingness to move forward is being recognized by the entire world. Thank you.
Dear members of the National Assembly, my name is Orville McKinney. I served in the U.S. Navy in the Korean War. I served on the aircraft carrier Valley Forge off the coast of North Korea in 1952 and 1953 until the war ended. My job as an aviation ordnanceman in Fighter Squadron VF-51 was to load bombs and rockets onto airplanes and put detonators in fuses. This was very dangerous work with a cold 30, 50 mile per hour wind blowing. It is very disturbing to me that the Republic of Korea still allows killing and eating of dogs and cats and tortures of innocent dogs in the dog meat industry. Americans find this practice horrible. To us, dogs are our best friends that are members of our families. Dogs serve in the U.S. military, helping soldiers and saving their lives, including in the Korean War. I and my wife have rescued 27 dogs. We are definitely dog lovers, and it deeply hurts me to know that the country I fought for and risked my life for is torturing and killing innocent dogs. Please ask you to pass the special act to end dog meat consumption. Thank you to Assembly members Han Jong-ah and the other co-sponsors of the bill to ban dog meat and all Koreans working to save dogs. I hope all members of the National Assembly will vote for the bill to ban dog meat. Please stop killing dogs. Thank you.
This isn't about being American.
This isn't about being Asian.
This isn't about being Indian.
Being Canadian.
Or about being British.
This is about being human.
About being a voice.
A voice.
Voice.
For those who cannot speak for themselves. We are here asking you to stop the cruelty.
Stop the beatings.
Stop the burning.
Stop the hangings. Stop skinning them alive.
Stop the stabbing.
Stop boiling them alive.
Stop the torture.
Stop the torture.
Stop the torture.
Together,
We can do this.
Stop.
stop. Stop the violence.
We can do this.
Together we can stop this brutal, barbaric practice.
Stop the torture now.
Together, we can do this.
We can do this.
We can
Stop the violence.
To stop it, share this video.